Welcome to Canyon de Chelly. My name is Nora, and we have this as a traditional home to show visitors that the traditional home that we call Hawan. You see it spelled Hogan, but we call it Hawan, and it means home. It's still very important to the Navajo people today. As you drive across the reservation, you'll see that a lot of the Navajo people will have the modern 2x4 construction of a hogan. So we still have those, still around everywhere you go. Hogan represents our universe. This is something that we have that is very dear to us because this is where we learn about ourselves as a Navajo person, who we are, where we come from, our clans, our creation stories. All of those things are told and taught here in the Hogan. Especially wintertime. Wintertime is a good time to be storytelling. You get those stories from your grandmother, grandfathers, aunts, and uncles as they sit around the fire during the winter time. Traditional hogan like this represents our Mother Earth and the Father Sky. People ask us if we keep that closed. Traditional hogans keep that open, whether there's snow, wind, rain, all of that. So all the elements from the outside are part of living in hogan. We also have a doorway that faces east. We're taught as we grow up that our grandmothers and grandfathers tell us that as we're young, you need to be out there before that sun rises, and you should be saying your prayers, saying thank you to the holy people because they're outside before the sun rises. And so that's keeping in tradition again, that you'll see a lot of the hogans and even the modern homes facing east. So Navajos are really tied to the land that they have, and you'll see across the reservation that we have people that live in clusters. Those are all extended families. We live right next to our mothers, grandfathers, aunts, uncles, cousins, all live in that same area. And so when we move away for school or work, that is always our home. Wherever the hogan is built from our grandmother, that's our home. Even though we may live in Phoenix for 25 years, we won't consider Phoenix our home. Our home is where grandmothers are from. Just for instance, for myself, I've lived here 20 plus years in Chelly, but I don't consider Chelly my home. I always tell people when I introduce myself in Navajo, I'm from Denihotso. That's almost 2 hours north of us here. And so that's where my ties are. And so when I want to have a house built, I can't just go into the canyon, as lovely as it is, and build a home there. You have to be born into the family or married into the family to sort of claim an area to build a home. You can't just go in and say, I want to build a home. So again, it goes back to the hogan and your family's home. Everything is usually passed down from mother to daughter. Everything is passed down. Anything of value, basically the home, the land, the livestock, the jewelry, all of that is passed down from mother to daughter. When you have a son, your son marries, they go to the bride's family. He'll work for their family, he'll help out their family. When your daughter marries, you gain a son. Your son will help you and your family. And so traditionally, that's how it will work. Ceremonies are really important to us still, so ceremonies are still performed in this kind of hogan, especially traditional ones with the dirt floor like this. Medicine men and women prefer to have the dirt floor as they do ceremonies, and it's still practiced today. So again, this is a home, this is a place to teach your family, it's also a place for prayer. So again, that's why it's so important, and you see these as you drive across the reservation. Enjoy the rest of your stay.
Thank you very much.
Okay, I like it. I like it, Jerry.
it's quite high, isn't it? Yes, the little peoples.
It's shelter.
And to imagine the Grand Canyon's bigger than this, I don't know.
Yeah, but we won't be walking it. I think the fact that we get to walk it. Take a picture of like.
This is the White House ruins in Canyon de Chelly, and we got to there or here by walking down the other side of those trucks there. There's the long pathway all the way down. It's about 600 feet from the top of the canyon down to the bottom here. And there are horses, and some of this land here is private. Well, I think it's all private, but this land is farmed or they have horses on it. And I wonder whether this White House was originally some of where the landowners lived, probably many years ago. Anyway, it's pretty cool. They must have carried all these stones down here or gathered them all. Don't know how the guys would get up there. Probably
It must have been safety. Look at that.
with a wooden ladder, I would have thought.
Google it. This is the White House.
I would want to live 10